Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to share with you one of the most powerful lessons you will ever hear in your life. A lesson that can transform every challenge, every obstacle, and every failure you face into something that builds you stronger. It's a single word that Jocko Willink lives by, a word that changes how you see the world and how you respond to it. Good. That's it. One word. No matter what happens, no matter how bad it looks, no matter how tough the situation feels, you say to yourself, good. You failed a test. Good. Now you know what to study. You didn't get the promotion. Good. Now you have more time to get better. You're injured. Good. Now you can focus on training other parts of your body or improving your mind. Every time life knocks you down, you get back up stronger because you refuse to see it as defeat. You see it as fuel. Jocko teaches that setbacks aren't the end. They're the raw material you use to build yourself into something unstoppable. This is not about ignoring pain or pretending problems don't exist. It's about training your mind to see opportunity inside adversity. Because let me tell you, there will be setbacks, there will be failures, there will be moments where you feel like everything is falling apart. But in those moments when everyone else crumbles, you stand tall and you say, good, now I get to rise. When you adopt this mindset, every failure becomes a lesson and every hardship becomes a stepping stone. Think about it. Every champion you've ever admired, every person who achieved greatness, they didn't get there without facing adversity. They went through pain, rejection, and failure. But what made them different is how they responded. They didn't complain. They didn't quit. They didn't ask, why me? Instead, they said, good, now I learn, now I grow, now I fight harder. That's what separates the weak from the strong, the average from the elite. You have to stop seeing setbacks as permanent roadblocks and start seeing them as temporary detours that are redirecting you towards something better. Maybe you lost an opportunity because you weren't ready. Good. Now you know what skills you need to develop. Maybe someone doubted you. Good. Now you have fire in your heart to prove them wrong. Maybe you fell short of your goal. Good. Now you understand what it takes, and you're ready to attack it again with double the strength. Every setback contains within it the seed of a greater comeback, if you are willing to shift your mindset and embrace it. And here's the truth. Life is not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to test you. It's supposed to challenge you, because without resistance, there is no growth. Just like muscles grow stronger when you put them under stress, your mind and your character grow stronger through adversity. The people who avoid discomfort, who run from challenges, who break down at the first sign of failure, they never reach their full potential. But those who say good when things go wrong, those who use pain as fuel and setbacks as stepping stones, they become unbreakable. They develop grit, resilience, and mental toughness that can withstand anything. So the next time life hits you with something hard, don't complain, don't panic, don't quit. Take a breath, look at the situation and say, good, what can I learn? How can I use this? How will this make me stronger? Because once you start responding this way, nothing can stop you. You'll turn every setback into a lesson, every obstacle into a path forward, and every failure into a foundation for success. This is what Jocko means when he says good. It's not blind optimism, it's mental warfare. It's training your brain to look for solutions instead of excuses. It's refusing to let circumstances control you. It's a declaration that no matter what happens, you will find a way to turn it into an advantage. That is how warriors think, that is how leaders think, and that is how you must think if you want to rise above the rest. Because at the end of the day, life will knock you down. It's inevitable, but if you have the courage to look adversity in the eye and say good, then you've already won. So from this moment forward, make it a rule. No matter what happens, you respond with good. Turn pain into fuel, turn failure into fire, turn setbacks into strength. Say it out loud, believe it, live it. Because when you do, there is nothing, absolutely nothing, that can keep you down. Every setback you face in life has the potential to either break you or build you, and what determines the outcome is how you respond to it. Jocko Willink's concept of saying good in the face of adversity is more than just a word. It's a mental shift, a decision to see the good hidden inside what appears to be bad. It's about rewiring your mind to stop seeing obstacles as roadblocks and start seeing them as opportunities to sharpen yourself into someone stronger, tougher, and more resilient. When life hits you hard, when you fail, when you're rejected, when plans fall apart, most people give in to anger, frustration, and hopelessness. They complain about how unfair life is. They blame circumstances or other people, and they quit. But those who embrace this mindset know better. They pause for a moment, take a breath, and instead of drowning in negativity, they say good. Because that single word isn't about ignoring the problem, it's about reframing it. It's about recognizing that failure is feedback, that pain is a teacher, and that every single time you face adversity, you have a choice. You can let it weaken you, or you can let it forge you into something greater. Think about the last time you failed at something. Did you dwell on it, replaying it in your head, feeling regret and anger, or did you dissect it, learn from it, and come back stronger? The difference between those two paths is massive. One leads to stagnation, bitterness, and mediocrity, while the other leads to growth, strength, and success. Jocko's principle of good is about immediately putting yourself in the mindset of growth. You failed the test. Good, now you know what to study and how to prepare better next time. You didn't get the job you want. Good, now you have time to improve your skills and come back even more prepared. You got injured. Good, now you can train other parts of your body or focus on mental condition. Every setback presents you with a hidden advantage, but most people never see it because they're too busy wallowing in self-pity or frustration. This is why training your mind to say good is so powerful. It forces you to search for the lesson, for the leverage point, for the thing you can use to improve yourself. Life is a constant battle, and if you expect it to be easy, you will be disappointed every time it hits. You need to expect setbacks. You need to expect that things will go wrong because they will, and when they do, you need to be ready with the mentality that allows you to adapt, overcome, and keep moving forward. The reality is you can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond. That's the essence of strength. When you respond to adversity with the word good, you are declaring that nothing will break you, that no matter what happens, you will find a way to use it to your advantage. This is not about pretending pain doesn't exist. It's about acknowledging it and using it as a weapon instead of a wound. Pain is temporary, but the strength you build from enduring it lasts forever. Every great warrior, athlete, entrepreneur, or leader who has achieved extraordinary things has faced enormous setbacks. The difference is, they didn't let those setbacks stop them. They used them. They understood that the struggle is where strength is born. When you embrace this mindset, you start to welcome challenges instead of avoiding them, because you know that every challenge is shaping you into a better version of yourself. You stop being afraid of failure because you know it's part of the process. You stop hesitating when things get hard because you realize that difficulty is exactly what you need to grow. This is what separates those who live an average life from those who dominate in everything they do. Saying good in the face of hardship rewires your brain to see everything as part of the mission, part of the training, part of the preparation for something bigger. Instead of collapsing under the weight of setbacks, you stand taller because you know they're building you into someone unstoppable. Imagine two people hit with the same problem. They both lose their job. One person panics, complains about the economy, and sinks into despair. The other person says good, takes a hard look at their skills, upgrades themselves, and comes back stronger with a better job and a higher salary. The same setback, but two entirely different outcomes. The only difference, mindset. That's why Jocko's one word good is so powerful. It's a mental tool that keeps you focused on solutions, not problems. It keeps you disciplined when you feel like quitting. It keeps you moving forward when others freeze. This mindset even changes how you see small daily frustrations. Your alarm didn't go off. Good, now you know. You need a better routine. The weather ruined your plans. Good, now you have time to work on something else. A business deal fell through. Good, now you know how to approach it better next time, or you'll find a better opportunity. Over time, you stop seeing setbacks as setbacks at all. You start seeing them as part of the process, as necessary stepping stones that push you forward even when it doesn't feel like it. And that's the key. Growth rarely feels good in the moment. It's uncomfortable, it's painful, but when you push through it, when you refuse to break, You come out the other side stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the next battle. Good is not just a word, it's a mindset that transforms every part of your life. It's the shield you hold when life swings at you. It's the weapon you use to turn adversity into advantage. And it's the habit that builds mental toughness so strong that nothing can stop you. So the next time life hits you with something unexpected, instead of falling apart, take a breath, smile, and say good. Because that setback is your chance to rise. That pain is your chance to grow. That failure is your chance to build something better. And if you can do that, if you can consistently train yourself to see every obstacle as an opportunity, you will become unstoppable. This is how you turn every setback into strength, how you forge resilience from adversity, and how you win, no matter what life throws your way. When you embrace the word good in every setback, it is not simply about having a positive attitude. It is about shifting your entire perception of adversity and developing an unshakable mindset that thrives in the face of challenge. The second key to turning every setback into strength is learning how to extract value from pain and transform it into growth, fuel. Too often people see setbacks as the end of the road, but in reality, they are the beginning of transformation. Every difficult situation you face has two outcomes. It can crush you, or it can forge you. The difference lies in your ability to analyze what happened, learn from it, and build yourself stronger for the next fight. Jocko Willink teaches that life will never stop testing you. No matter how strong you are or how disciplined you become, there will always be obstacles, failures, and moments of suffering. But those moments are not designed to destroy you. They are designed to shape you. They are the weight that builds your mental muscle. They are the battlefield where resilience is forged. You must look at every hardship not as punishment, but as preparation. Preparation for the bigger battles ahead. Preparation for the person you are becoming. And preparation for the victories you will earn if you refuse to quit. When something goes wrong, your first instinct is usually frustration or anger, but that reaction solves nothing. Instead, step back and say, good, what is this teaching me? What can I take from this that will make me sharper, tougher, and wiser? This is not just about optimism. It is tactical. This is how you train your mind to immediately look for leverage in any situation. If you missed out on an opportunity, good. It forces you to improve and be undeniable next time. If someone betrayed you, good. You now know who truly deserves a place in your circle. If you lost a race, good. It shows you exactly where to push harder in training. Every single setback has embedded lessons, but you only uncover them if you approach it with discipline instead of despair. Instead of saying, why me, you must ask, what now? That question is the difference between staying stuck and moving forward, because the truth is, setbacks are not signs you are failing, they are signs you are growing. No one who ever achieved greatness did it without being knocked down repeatedly. What made them great was their ability to rise every single time stronger and smarter than before. The good mindset forces you to see adversity as feedback. Think of it like steel being forged in fire. The heat and pressure are painful, but they are what make it unbreakable. The same applies to you. Pain is the forge that strengthens your character. If you try to avoid pain, if you run from discomfort, you rob yourself of growth. Comfort feels good in the short term but weakens you over time. Adversity feels brutal in the moment, but fortifies you for life. Every time you overcome a challenge, your brain rewires itself to become more resilient. You start realizing that nothing can truly break you unless you allow it to. This is why setbacks are not just obstacles, they are opportunities disguised as difficulties. The very things you think are holding you back are actually giving you the chance to build the skills, discipline, and mental toughness you'll need for the next level of your life. To live this out daily, you must consciously train yourself to respond to setbacks with action instead of emotion. Discipline yourself to analyze the situation objectively. What went wrong? Why did it happen? And what can you do about it right now? Once you have those answers, take immediate steps forward, even small ones. Motion builds momentum. When you take control and start moving, you no longer feel like a victim of your circumstances. You feel like the commander of your destiny. This is where true power comes from. Ownership, responsibility, and relentless forward progress. Over time, this habit of turning pain into fuel hardens your mindset until setbacks no longer shake you. Instead, They trigger you to work harder, train smarter, and push deeper into becoming the best version of yourself. This is exactly what Jocko Willink means when he talks about mental warfare. You train your mind to see advantage where others see defeat, to rise where others fall, to fight where others surrender. When you adopt this approach, you will start to see that setbacks are not detours away from your path. They are the path. They are the proving grounds where you earn the right to progress. Instead of dreading them, you'll learn to respect them, even welcome them, because you know they are sharpening you in ways that comfort never could. You cannot build toughness without tests. You cannot grow courage without fear. You cannot develop strength without strain. Every single challenge you endure is a brick in the foundation of your future success. And here is the ultimate truth. You have two choices in every moment of adversity. You can choose to see it as the end and let it break you, or you can choose to see it as a beginning and let it make you. If you truly want to rise, if you truly want to become unstoppable, you must choose the second option every single time. That means the next time you face failure, instead of saying, "This is over," you say, "Good, this is where I rebuild." The next time you face rejection, instead of feeling worthless, you say, "Good, this will fuel my fire." And the next time you feel pain, instead of running from it, you say, "Good, this is my forge." Because once you embrace this mindset fully, nothing can defeat you. You stop fearing setbacks, because you know they are the stepping stones that lead to your greatest victories. Conclusion: the essence of good is this: life will test you, but every test is a gift wrapped in disguise. Setbacks are not there to destroy you. They are there to refine you, to strip away weakness, and to prepare you for the strength you are capable of achieving. If you can look every hardship in the eye and say, "Good," you are declaring that you are unbreakable, that you will not quit, and that you will use every ounce of adversity as a weapon to push forward. This is how warriors are made. This is how leaders are built. This is how ordinary people transform into extraordinary ones. From this moment on, make it your mantra. No matter what happens, no matter how dark it seems, I will find the good. I will use it. I will rise, because every setback is not the end of the story. It is the beginning of your strength. And if you live by this, nothing can stop you.